Hi and welcome to Dynamic DCUO. Wind here, and today we're running around with Voltage Flash, and we're going to be looking at super speed a little more in depth. Now we're going to be looking at not only the movement, but also the powers you get from super speed, such as your whirlwind, stuff like that. Now, first thing I want to look at is the actual powers you get from it. So we're not going to use the supercharges, but we are going to look at the three basics that I like to use: the Vortex Trap. Now that it just runs a circle around them. The Cyclone Push I really like. The Tornado Pull, it's pretty much single target. As I said, we're not going to use the supercharges. I feel like a lot of people just really don't use them that much right now, but they are worth checking out. Now, I do also run a fourth power out of here from time to time. I generally keep it at 3 and just alternate, but the Whirling Dervish is really cool, very effective. So for the main loadout, I'll be running 3 of these and 3 electricity powers. Now for electricity, I'm going to start with Arc Lightning to get my enemies electrified, and then I'm going to use Voltaic Bolt, or Blast, and then Electrocute. But I'm going to start with Tornado Pull in this loadout. I will switch to the Push. Now as you can see, I'm a very average casual player stats. You know, my skill points aren't even at 200. If you look at my artifacts, only one of them is usable really, and because I'm not running a pet, it's not useful. My augments are low. So very much a casual player setup, so that you can see how effective this is without being completely just buffed out. Now we're going to run around the zone. I'll show off the loadout. I'm not going to worry too much about the electricity side of things as far as how I'm running it. It's just going to be more to show you how the movement powers work. As you can see, it's pretty ineffective on the pull, and you have no range on your other powers. So you want to get up close and personal. And for some people that's not as much fun. Other people love it. Valmy loves to just jump into the middle of things. So as you see, I did the pull. I got one of them. You know, I have seen it actually on rare occasion damage multiple people and do a second person, but it's pretty much a single target pull. And mixed with electricity, this is actually a pretty good loadout when you add the push into it, which we'll get to here in a moment. But the Whirling Dervish, I really like. The Vortex Trap is great. The Push I really like. So let's go ahead and load that up. And again, this is not meant to be, you know, an in-gamer kind of loadout. I'm sure there's more powerful loadouts out there, but this is a lot of fun, especially if you're into the Flash and the characters from that part of the universe. However, I do think this works really well with electricity. I'm sure it will work well with stuff like fire and ice as well. And I just love that Whirling Dervish. It's got a good look to it. Like something you would see in the comics or the animated series. So I'm also going to run this through the new, well, not new event, but the current event, the Valentine's Day. So you can see how it does against a bigger boss. Let's take out one more group here. I really like this push. I think it's really effective. Like I said, mixed with electricity between your ability to stun people and then just, you know, hit the whole group at once multiple times. It's a pretty good loadout. It's a lot of fun to play. I'm going to use the same loadout against the boss, keeping the push. Especially some of these little ads are great to just push away from you. One thing I really like about some of these movement mode powers is they really seem to be more effective on the bosses than some other powers, especially the stunning effects. And that may just be on the event side of things. I haven't really tried this against a regular big boss, but as you can see, it did pretty well. So as you're running around with it, let's first talk about the biggest negative, and that's how the camera can cut in and out as you run up and around things or down and around things. I'm literally just running around this building. I'm not doing anything with my camera. It's doing it all on its own. So that's the biggest downside, but you get used to it pretty quick. And I do love that you can run by most enemies. I mean, eventually you're going to get snagged by one. Just like with all powers, you can kind of run by, but it seems like with super speed in particular, you can really cruise by a group without any kind of interaction most of the time. Now, to get around the ground people, which is a big problem, you just jump buildings. As you're running in super speed, you jump off a ledge sideways or off the top, and you can turn just by moving your mouse, so you can turn in midair, which is kind of cool, physics defying, but pretty helpful. Now something else, oh, I'm going to hit a wall here. Yep. Okay. As I was getting to, when you're in super speed and you're in the air from a jump, if you drop out of super speed mode, you will fall straight down. You will not continue with any momentum. As you can see here, boom, straight down. Now you also have a double jump, is what I call it. It's a boost to your jump. So once you jump, if you hit jump again and hold it, you get this nice boost, gives you some more height and distance, kind of a neat effect. So it can be very helpful. Now one of the other problems with super speed is you can get hung up on things. Comical as it can be, sometimes in a fight this right here is not good. But overall, super speed is a lot of fun. It's easy to navigate once you get used to it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this kind of content, please click like and subscribe. Click the bell icon to stay notified. Leave us some comments and suggestions. We'd love to hear from you. And until next time, happy gaming.